Jed here to demonstrate how to add a device in GoTo Admin. When I say device, I refer to desk phones, conference phones, GoTo room equipment, and some lesser used various devices like phone adapters. These can be assigned to a specific user or set up as a standalone device. I'll show you how the process works for both. Even if you do not assign a device to them, the user can access the GoTo softphone in the desktop app. This allows them to place and accept calls from their computer. Before adding a device, you'll also want to know which type of billing your account has. If you have classic GoTo admin billing, you will be charged for the number of devices on your system. Those with the standard GoTo billing are billed by licenses. View a link in the video description to learn more about finding out which type of billing portal you have. You must be an admin or super admin to add a device in GoTo Admin. GoTo Admin can be accessed at this site. I've already signed in as the super admin Lance Bingham. Take note of the left navigation menu. You may see different icons here depending on what options are available with your GoTo plan. Click the devices icon. This page displays all of your current devices. Click the Add Device button in the top right corner. You have the option to select a user device or a standalone device. A standalone device, unlike a user device, is not assigned to a person. An example of this would be something like a phone in a break room. Let's start with the option for a user. Start by giving the device a name. It is common to provide the device with the same name as the user to whom it will be assigned. Before doing that, however, take note of the Use Assigned User Name checkbox. If you check that, this field will auto-populate with whoever you select from the Assigned to drop-down list. For this video, however, I will not choose it. Now enter the MAC address, a unique identifier assigned to devices to connect with the network. The MAC address is often found on the back of the device. Ensure you type it in here precisely, or your device will not work. Now, select who the phone will be assigned to. That field can be left blank if you're unsure who it should be assigned to, and you can add that information later. However, this device will not be activated until a user with a license is assigned to it. I'll select Alonzo Jackson as an example. It is possible to add additional devices to a user who already has a device assigned to them. Here you can see a warning message indicating that Alonzo already has a device assigned to him. Depending on your billing type, adding additional devices to a user may result in additional charges on your bill. Let's select Daniel Lawrence from this list instead. This next step is optional, but you can use the Model drop-down list to search for your device's make and model. If you do not find your phone in this list, it is okay to leave that field blank. You can add any optional notes in the last field if needed. Be sure to scroll all the way to the bottom of this window and then click Save when you're done. We are now taken to the device profile. From the Details panel, we can see the information we just entered. Click the Edit button if you need to update anything there. In the Configuration panel, we can see the device's status, including whether it has been synced yet. The Products panel shows whether a license has been activated for the user assigned to this device. In this case, the device is active and is licensed through the user. From the Associated Resources panel, we can see where this device is used. Click the Settings tab. If you make any changes to this section of the device profile, you need to click the Save button. You can add or change any device settings in this section from the General tab. You can change the display name or time zone, view the device password, and enable presence monitoring. Click the Button Configuration tab. GoTo will let you configure the corresponding number of line keys on your phone based on the phone model you previously selected. Remember that the first line key is reserved for your extension and cannot be deleted. Take note of the number next to the phrase "on phone." That number determines the total number of line keys of the phone model. Click the Emergency Settings tab. You can determine the emergency location for this device in the Emergency Settings section. Now, let's look at how to add a standalone device. Let's return to the Main Device section in GoTo Admin. Click the Add Device button. Click the Standalone Device option. Many fields here are the same as we saw a moment ago. However, when naming the standalone device, you may want to name it where it will be located. Now enter the MAC address. To activate this device, it must be given a GoTo Connect license. Click this setting to enable that. Also, depending on which billing portal you use, you may have an option here to classify this device as low usage. You can now select the model and notes if desired. Be sure to scroll all the way to the bottom and then click Save when you're done. After adding a new device, ensure it is plugged in correctly and provisioned to your account. View a link in the video description to learn more about those steps. That's all there is to add a device in GoTo Admin. Thanks for watching the video. I've included links to other videos about GoTo's products and services. Be sure to subscribe to our channel.